Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's see if the market's going to continue to give the bulls love here as they are really close to all-time highs here in the S&P. We continue to push higher. So far, positive overnight in ES above the base of the price spike. Right now, we have a new high for the monthly in the overnight. In NQ, we have a new high for the year in the overnight as they got into the singles. Now we've backed off. We're kind of near the lows of the overnight and the pre-market session. So we'll see. Again, we know our line in the sand. If the bulls are going to continue a push up and get an all-time high in the S&P, they want to defend the base of this price spike. If they do that, we should go and get the all-time high sooner rather than later. And Q, if they want to start making a move towards the all-time high, also need to, they had a price probe. Right now they're below it, but again, they want to stay above value to keep value high to try to take away this trend day and get acceptance into the upper distribution from December 18th, right? They still have baby steps to take to get anywhere near, as you can see. If I could ever find it. Where is, hold on, I missed it. Here it is. The all-time high at 450. So this is the last really big hurdle. They want to get acceptance into December 18th range. And if they do that, you finally get that day's high, and then the all-time high is very much within distance. Righty also went out with a price probe and a double distribution day and a price spike in J period. Right now, they're trading still right at the top of yesterday's range. Again, they're just in balance, so they still have a lot of work to do on the monthly and the weekly. So ES and NQ have a chance to start turning the monthly and weeklies around in the near future if they continue this. As far as a game plan, well, again, if this is the overnight low, it's a good risk reward. You could take the out if you start getting into the single prints, the second set of single prints, if that's the overnight low. If the overnight low is right around the base of the price spike, that makes it an even better risk reward. If you fail up there and you get the overnight low and get acceptance into value, well, then that's a pretty big failure, especially if there's a price vacuum down to the afternoon pullback. Same with NQ. You want them to hold value. So this overnight low is important to me. If you hold the overnight low, very good chance value will stay totally higher. You take out the overnight low, well, now value's going to go to at least overlap into higher and maybe even worse if you get acceptance inside of yesterday's value. Very important for the bulls to hold. As far as a short play, right in here, there really is nothing. If NQ opens below the base of the price probe, I guess you can take a short against L's high, but I don't think you're going to take the heat all the way up to the day's high. So I'd be a little more careful on that. ES really no short here at this point. I'd wait for some better MGI to say if a short would be a possible play. We'll recap all of these charts tonight, top to bottom. Okay? For now, here's your daily. By the way, yesterday's volume in SPY was the 10th lightest of the year. So again, yes, we're very close to the all-time highs, but we are not getting any new players in. So for the daily, we finally broke above this, but they still want to get acceptance above the 31st high, so then they can go for the all-time high. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.